What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while. And I added the point to archery for Elijah, in case you were wondering what I did with it. I just felt like that was the right choice. I would like for you guys to go chop some wood before we starve to death, please. If you could do that, that'd be fantastic. In between, you know, all the lollygagging and doing nothing that you guys have been doing. There we go. We'll put in the oven right there. Ragtag group of survivors is spotted on the outskirts of the camp. Further investigation reveals they came to trade with you. They done came to trade with me. All right. Well, I mean, we don't really have anything to sell. You can unload some of the rarer seeds if you really, really want to. It's up to you. I mean, it's doable. You can get yourself some demonite armor just in case you wanted it, or an arquebus. I don't know why they're wandering around with a weapon from like the 1600s, but they are. Just in case you want to arquebus out. Let's go ahead and mash that out real quick before everybody starves. I'm sure we have a grip of research I can apply too. Let's go to brick making and scavenging so that we get the double scavenge chance. We are officially out of food, by the way, which is not looking great for us. It's not looking fantastical, but this is something you deal with when you play this game on this level. So anyways, we got food now. We should be able to make some bread, and we have a whole bunch of bread available, so let's just make some bread, shall we? Where's the bread at? Let's auto-craft that and just auto-craft it up to like 30, I guess. There you go. We have no wood, which is kind of a downer. Somebody's gonna have to go gather wood before we can make the bread, so someone go do that. There you go. So now we're moving. Now people are getting some health back. I know Gerald's hungry. Perfect. Now we're getting back on the block with food. And what you'll notice is veggies start to stack up once you've got bread production going. And so that's like the jump that, in my opinion, is most important in the Desert Survival DLC, is you've just got to rush for bread making as fast as possible. And if you can get there, you'll be all right. Because like one wheat will make you 2 breads. And so this will be kind of like your in-between food while you wait for harvests or whatever. Yeah, we're still kind of riding the pony right now. We're still a little bit on the hungry side. But we'll get there. It'll be all right. As far as tending goes, we got to level up over here. She is our SWAT person, so I'm thinking we probably want her to either have more armor, more health, or evasion. I'll probably go with stalwart. Just get some more HP, I guess. Few more breads. Yeah, there you go. Get them breads done, son. Get them breads done, son. All right, so now we got food. Now we're cooking with fire, or I guess with wood and with wheat. But anyways, I wanted to add somebody to this group right here. We're going to go ahead and add maybe Elijah to that group, and then we'll approve it. And we're going to send them out to this farm to see if they can maybe just grab a little bit more food for us, just to make this trying time a little less trying. So there's our kill. What did we get? We got 14 veggies. Okay, I'll take that. Go up to there. I don't know what's over here, but hopefully it's nothing too dangerous. It looks like it's mostly minor demons and things, so we should be okay. A little bit more food, huh? Yeah, 23 more food. That's like 7 more meals. We've got a mine over here. Let's go hit up the mine real fast. I'm just going to try and sweep and clear this area as effectively as I can. Okay, so we got some clay, and we got some stone, and we got some sulfur. Sulfur's not going to be super useful until we start casting magic spells and stuff. Once we get up to, like, spell crafting and things of that nature, it'll get a little bit simpler, but supermarket was more dangerous than I expected. But we did get 56 drinking water from it, so apparently there was, like, a pallet of water or something sitting around over there. Good. Bring them on back to town, and we will get all of the foods made. And yeah, for the first time in a while, our food is looking okay. We're not starving to death. Some say that ideas are easy and that execution is all that matters. Scientific research, however, is driven by ideas. Ideas that can be formed by anyone, anywhere, even in your sleep. Gerald sometimes speaks in his sleep, mostly nonsense, but today his ramblings led to a scientific breakthrough. Well, there you go. All right, scientific breakthrough. We can do... Let's do water conservation, because we do have a lot of things that are eating water right now, and then we'll also go with sheep farming. That way we can get a second bed, which I think will be really helpful. And then I actually need to set people up to start scavenging so we can start making armor for everyone. We need to find some scraps and some bits and pieces so that everybody can get back up on the horse here. Anna's still healing a little bit. That's okay. Heal up. Do your thing. Got a few more scraps over here. I really wish, like, their meters go down so rapidly. Like, it seems like they can never really put much time into any activity before they have to sleep or do something else. Come on, get it done. There you go, perfect. I may disable research over here after a little while, too. We kind of have a lot of research going on. We do have improvised explosives, which would be kind of cool, and crossbows might be fun. I don't know how crossbows perform with comparison to, like, the bows or whatever. Got enough scraps for a couple of armors right there, so hopefully somebody will whip that up. It does look like our food is officially on the rise for right now. However, I think if I add one more person to this equation, we will be in Doo-Dooville, and we'll be starving again. We've got water for days, though, so that's good. And you guys got anything else going on over here? How many more of these can I make? Can I make another one? Yeah, make another one. That's legitimately pretty much all I care about right now is mashing out armors for everybody so that we can actually add those to our melee guys. So there's some armor right there that bumped his HP up a little bit. There's some armor right there. Definitely bumped her HP up by a grip. Put some armor on her, too. Oh, I guess it gives you evasion rating, too, so it adds 15% chance to evade, so that's good. I mean, that's pretty solid evasion chance. I don't know if it's 1.5% or if it's 15%. 15% would be a pretty baller upgrade, if I'm honest. Well, let's continue gathering scraps, too. How are we looking on wood and everything else? We're looking okay? I'll probably go out on a scavenging trip pretty soon once I got all the armor on them because they are a tiny bit more resilient now. But there's really no guarantees that we're not going to run into a challenge that, like, buries us as we get further into this thing. That wheat is good to go. Somebody should gather that. There you go. 8 wheats. Yup. Yup. Everybody loves wheat. Everybody in the club eating bread. Now, hope nobody has a gluten intolerance, though. And you are not going to make it through the apocalypse. If you got that gluten intolerance, you're going to have an issue. And now that food is mostly solved, I think we'll be okay. Did I need one more armor, or are we good here? I think I equipped 3, right? Yeah. I think we're looking good. Well, let's send them out on another away mission, even though everything around here is kind of scary. There's not a whole lot of food resources left. I'm going to try this one over here, but this might be too hard for us. This is kind of far away from home. Oh, no, we mashed through it just fine. All right, I'll take it. 16 wood, 16 veggies. Hell to the yeah, brother. What's that, a church? And then a military base. Let's see what we can find at the military base. Sometimes you luck out at the military base. I think I can take on another person. I think. I don't know if I can take on another person. We're going to take on another person, though. If this ends up starving me and, like, next level killing me, then I guess that's the way that it goes. But I do know that it's important to take on villagers frequently. That way your away missions gain a little bit more resilience and they get a little bit stronger, and you can raid, like, higher level stuff, basically, without dying. It tends to be a good idea. Alright, let's break into here. We'll see where the enemy comes from. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Demon Eye Joe? Oh. Alright, kill the imp, please. If you can just kill the imp for me, that'd be fantastic. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. If you could just go ahead and kill that fire imp over there because he's shooting fireballs up at me. Woo, boy. Oh, we got 2 waves on this one. Funsies. Alright. Everybody go take care of business. That thing should be dead before it even gets here. And now we should be able to loot the cage fully, I think. Yep. No more spawns. You'll know there's a spawn because when it reaches about a quarter right there, it'll slow down, like, exponentially. We've got Dimitri. Dimitri is survivalist. Dimitri is good at gardening. He is also a brute, which means he hit hard. He is also a physician, which means he comes with special ability called heal, which allow us to heal by 20% in combat. His good ability. He will make welcome addition to away team. Alright, everybody amps gray. Get out of here. We'll equip him with a melee weapon and an armor. I need to make some shields and stuff too, but for right now, I don't think that's possible. There we go. So it's going to send them back to base. We rescued a new survivor. He's going to go back to base and help out with base guy stuff. That area looks a little scary. I don't know if I want to do that or not. We can probably handle those mining towns over there along with the military base, though. Let's go to the military base first. Military base. Will you be easy or will you be hard? Oh my god, there was so many more demons there than I expected. Got some free arrows, though, and some free scraps, so that's money in the bank. Scrap is what you use in this game for buying items, in case you didn't know. It's the de facto currency of the game, I guess. There you go. Whip up a couple of dinners over here. Get ourselves looking all stat and good. Dimitri's going to need himself a weapon, so let's make him some armor, and then we'll make him a quarterstaff. I think we don't get any better armors until we get research materials, and that's when we can start doing metalworking and we can start making breastplates, which, by the way, I watched a PBS documentary last night called Secrets of the Shining Knight, where like 4 or 5 metallurgists from all over the planet are trying to figure out how they made plate armor in the 1600s that could stop a musket bullet, because it's never been done before. Like with modern metalworking techniques, like we don't know how they did it using the technology of the day, and they actually managed to pull it off in the documentary. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool watching them recreate something from 400 years ago that looked like brand new. It was pretty rad. I'll be honest, I was sort of transfixed. I was staring at the screen like, oh my god, that's so awesome. Alright, so Dimitri, take your quarterstaff. There it is. And then also take your scrap armor. Protect yourself well against the demon stalker. Alright, so the demons are all taken care of. We got a decent amount of food right now. We also have a decent amount of research. Let's do crossbows. I've never actually made a crossbow in this game, I don't think. I don't think I've ever done it. I'd like to save up for gathering efficiency. That 10% increase doesn't seem like much, but it actually is. And so I'd like to save up for that. Are there any other things I can build? So for a sheep farm, we're going to need 5 wheat, and we're going to need 2 bricks. Alright. I mean, I kind of feel like that's doable right now. The Occult Library would be kind of cool, so that we could start doing magical research, and we can start unlocking, like, spells and voodoo and stuff like that. A ragtag group of survivors are here to trade. Okay, so we've got traders here. The traders, I don't really know what I want to do with the traders. I got all these extra arrows. I don't really care about those. They have a protection spell. They have a surgeon's kit. They have holy armor. They have a leather jacket. Everything they have is kind of expensive, though. Yeah. Everything they have is kind of expensive as hell. Research materials are going to be $750. Something tells me we need to start stocking up. On money. Something tells me. I've got a funny feeling that having money is going to be a good idea so that we can get ahead of the tech curve and buy some weapons that make us a lot stronger. So with the crossbow, how hard is it to make a crossbow? And what's the difference? So this guy right here, attack speed of 3, damage 15. This has damage 22. And they have the same attack speed? What? Where do I get resin from? I don't know where I get resin from. How do I get resin? Probably figure that out. Oh, we got another level up. Nice. And it's on Gerald, who is our scout, who I dropped an archery point into. Yeah. He should have a bow then. I wish I hadn't sold those arrows. That was stupid of me. He should definitely have a bow then. Like 100% he should have a bow. Yeah, let's get the arrows done, and then we'll mash out another bow for Gerald. Someone nearby is being chased by creatures. I don't think I can take on a new person right now. It looks like we're about even on food, where we're not losing, but we're not gaining. And I think adding one more person to that equation is going to make it, like, net fall apart, I think. That's just kind of the feeling that I'm getting. I also don't know what the difference is between the various foods. Like, there doesn't seem to be a point in eating anything other than salads. Like, I don't think, like, bread or anything else gives you, like, a buff or whatever. Like, I don't know. Just something that I've noticed is that there doesn't seem to be much of a point to use anything other than... Doesn't seem to be much of a point in using anything other than... I put in archery, too, for you. Nice, man. Nice. I wonder where I get resin from. Kind of curious about that. I don't know if I've ever seen resin in this game. Let me Google it. Apparently, you get it from scavenging in foresty areas. Unfortunately, I don't think in the Desert Survival DLC you can actually search the map. So in the original mode, you can search the map for what items you want. But since loot is not revealed in this mode, I don't think that's going to be much of an option. Well, we've got an attack coming in like really, really soon, and that kind of worries me. I think this next one's going to be a humdinger. I think it's going to be bad. I think it's going to be one of those ones where, like, we might have to dust off the funerary services. I'm just saying. Keep gathering as much scrap as you possibly can. If we can get, like, 400, 500 scrap put together, we can actually buy, like, a Glock or, like, a machine gun or something. And that will actually carry our characters for a really long time. That one character with the Glock or with the SMG or the Uzi or whatever will keep us in good health for a bit. Yeah, food looks almost exactly even right now, in my opinion. Like, every time we get a wheat harvest, it pops back up to 28. So I think if we take on another person right now, that's going to be bad. Take on me, I'll be gone. Oh, there's hellhounds. That's no good. And there's also a reaper over there. And a werewolf. Wow, that got hard fast. Okay, well, hit this dude first. All of my archers, if you guys can, like, kill that imp, that'd be great. Alright, my melees are looking okay. Yeah, we just barely fended that one off. We almost lost Dimitri. Oh, there's another werewolf, too. Weak sauce, brother. Super weak sauce. Oh, we got some leathers and some hides, though, so that's good. We'll be able to make some shields. That'll be sweet. So we can make shields out of the wolf hides. And the shields will raise your evasion pretty considerably on your melee guys. So, if you're having a problem like I did in that combat with your melee guys getting positively chewed on, then the shields may help out a little bit with that. They're also a really good sellable item, by the way. In case you were wondering about that. The shields, you can sell them for like 48 bucks, I think, to the traders. And so, like, if you've got a lot of defenses under your belt and you've just got extra hides, just make like a whole bunch of shields and then just sell those to traders to get like an extra 200 scrap every time they come through. And then eventually you'll have like 1,200 scrap and you'll be able to buy like a super OP weapon that'll carry your colony for the rest of the game. That's what I did in my real playthrough, like in my normal default game playthrough, is I ended up farming a whole bunch of money and just buying like a super OP weapon. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like a M16 or something like that. And, like, that thing carried me forever. Like, that one character was getting all the XP every combat. Just... It was nice. It was nice. Enemy scouting party is nearby. Shit, we gotta take care of that. Where are they? There they are. Alright, go attack the scouting party real fast. I don't want the extra awareness. We need, like, time between now and the next attack. It's kind of far away, and I didn't want to go that far, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Hopefully this doesn't wind up being fatal. Sometimes these attacks can be bad. Okay, chew them up. Perfect. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. There we go. The important part is just to keep your archers as far away the hell away from the fight as you possibly can. Like, that's the really important part, is just to, like, oh, it's not done? Alright. Oh, the fight was done. Apparently there's more of them over here. Weak. Oh, I seen him. I seen him. Oh, there's 3 more of them? Oof, that's not good. Okay, well. See if you can drop that imp for me, would you? Alright. Anna might get a little scuffed on this one. Es posible. Kind of depends how often they hit their shots, because it is based on RNG. Like, different characters have different hit rates, and so sometimes they land hits, sometimes they don't. Wow, we killed a lot of enemies right there. That should reset our awareness meter, though, back down to 0. I kind of wish it had happened later when it was like at 50 or 60%. That would have been way more advantageous, but, ah, well. Sometimes things don't work out like that. 8 more food coming in. Hey, we got the shields, too. Nice. So for Dimitri. Dimitri, you will equip shield. There is shield. 8% evade. Keep you nice and safe. Your evasion now 17.4%. And then my other clubber. Do the same. What is it before? So 16.2. 17.4. I'm kind of wondering if the 8% is actually 8% added on. So it's 8%. So she's got a 16% chance to dodge. And then it takes 8% of the 16% and adds that on. I think that's what it's doing. You don't actually get a flat 8%. Lame. I was hoping I would get a flat 8%. I hadn't actually taken a look at the numbers recently. How are we doing on wood and sundries and stuff like that? We're actually clearing out the map pretty good right now. I'll actually start chopping down here, I think. Like right there, maybe. And then as soon as it's available, I think another log cabin is probably in order. Yep, just get stuff done. It's okay. We got 253 research right now. All right, gathering efficiency. That's what I was waiting on, so that we get that 10% speed boost to like every activity in the game, which is more useful than it sounds. How much wood do I have right now? 47. That'll hold us for a little bit. It's not perfect, but it'll hold us for a little while. Yeppers. It'll hold us for a little while. It'll be okay. We got a lot of people who are tired. We may have to do the sheep farm soon. I don't want to do the sheep farm soon because it uses a lot of water. But we may have to do the sheep farm. It's possible. So if we had more clay and more stone, we could do the furnace, or we could just do the Occult Library. Let's just do the Occult Library. We'll get that started. So there is our Occult Library. We can officially research the Satans inside of here. Satan, tell me your secrets. Let's see. So on the research menu, that's going to open up the Occult menu, and that's going to open up the Rituals menu. My recommendation is that you save your points. There are some events later that cost like 300, 200, 400 occult research. And like, honestly, I haven't found anything in the occult tree that's like really super crazy critical that you need to have like right this second. And so I tend to just let my points pile up so that when somebody puts like a curse on our village, or somebody puts like voodoo on our village or whatever, because it does happen every now and again where you have to use all your magical research to like dispel an enchantment on your city. That way I can just like do it instantly whenever it comes up, and I just don't have to worry about it, you know? Like, I don't like having those events on you long term because they can do gnarly stuff like nerf your accuracy by like 10% until you rectify it and deal with it. Oh, that SMG though, I want it. I want it. Got Improvised Armor over here. It gives you 105 health and 30 evasion. Damn. An icebox, reducing trips to the kitchen. Oh, I see. So they can carry like a snack around. Gotcha. They can carry around some snacky s'mores. Probably sell that just to get a little bit of extra money on board. They have canned food. We can buy it and trade for it. They don't really have anything else that I'm crazy interested in. Like maybe... I don't really have anything to unload. Like, I don't need the stone anyways, so who cares? I'll probably send them up to quarry now to offset that. But we just got enough, like, we just got enough wheat to make like a ton of bread, so who cares? Should be okay. I'm gonna need another bed though before too long in order to like facilitate another survivor. But I guess we'll probably think about that like in the next episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me for Judgment Apocalypse Survival Simulation. If you guys are enjoying it, don't forget to leave a like on the video. It helps me know who's engaged with what and whether or not I should continue recording the series, or if you've had enough of the first impressions. This is a free DLC, like a hard mode of the game, that you should definitely check out if you're interested. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for stopping on in. Hi, do, and take care, everybody.